Okay, I'm gonna try to hurry this up because my internet's terrible. Okay. Hey YouTube, how are you? Just kidding, I don't care. It's not that I don't care, I just can't hear you. Anyway, I'm trying to hurry this up because I've already done this like 4 times in my internet. Every single time when I'm about to post it, it's like, sorry, you have to redo your video. But anyway, okay, so I looked at my own video, or I watched my own video like twice, and then I'm pretty sure I'm like the only one who watched it. But yeah, because I'll just sit there and laugh at how funny I am sometimes. But I think I have a dry sense of humor. Like, I think I'm funny, but like when my friends, I think I showed my friend, well, a couple of my friends, I don't like to say names because then they're gonna watch it and they're gonna be like, fuck, she said my name on it. Now I'm gonna have like thousands of stalkers. And I'm like, dude, I'm not that popular on YouTube. Just calm your tits, okay? But yeah, but okay, so I watched it with like 4 of my guy friends, and they were like, "Dude, you have the driest sense of humor on YouTube." And I'm like, "I'm pretty funny in real life, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, but you're terrible at YouTube." Like, no, mm-mm. And I'm like, okay, but I watched my video because my one reopening scars. I thought that was pretty good. I think I'm a good singer. Uh-huh. Oh, uh-huh. Okay, but oh yeah, and I'm sick, so I might squeak a little bit. But yeah, and let's just hurry this shit up. All right, so um, yeah, and I liked my own video too. I didn't even know I liked it. I'm still pretty new to this. Okay, it took me like, what time is it? It's 12:47 now, so it took me like, I've been trying to figure out how to do videos since like 11:50. Okay, that is a long effing time. That's like me on the computer being like, okay, how do I upload this shit? And then there's like this little box right by the search engine that says upload. And I'm like, it was that easy. And then I get to a place and I'd be like, what is this? And then I go to a different place and then I'd be like, how did I get to that other place? Because I like that other place better. It's happy. It pisses rainbows. Okay, that was just random, but yeah, I love when stuff pisses rainbows. But anyway, let's get to the main story here, the one that's gonna take a little bit long. Okay, so one thing that I did since my last video, which is fucking hilarious, by the way, you're gonna love it. But okay, so I convinced uh, my friend's grandma, Alyssa, her grandma, that she was dead. Yeah. Okay, so here's how it goes. I've known Melissa since like 5th grade, okay? And her parents have been out of, or they're the kind of people that are out of town, like all the time. And then her dad works like, and he's an oil fielder, so like 4 weeks on, 1 week off. And like to have 1 week off, that's just terrible. Why not stay your whole life in this one place, in that oil field, okay? Yeah. Anyway, um, yeah, I hate my hair right now. But yeah. And then so she was she's just raised her grandma's pretty much raised her, and her grandma's like rude. Okay, she's the kind of person that's like, you stupid bitch, you didn't wash the dishes, you stupid skank, why don't you just go get pregnant, no one even loves you. Like, really, really, really rude stuff. And why would you say that to like a 2-year-old? And she's been calling her bitch since she was like 3. And then she's like, "Oh, you're so ungrateful all the time," and it's just, I'm just surprised. It's terrible. And then like she won't say it around her parents or anything, but like, yeah. And then so we were sitting at this park bench, and like Melissa was blowing out her candles, and she was like, "Lexi, come sit by me." And I was like, "Okay." Because like Melissa was pretty much ignoring me because her family wouldn't leave her alone. They're the kind of people that are like, "Oh, Melissa, it's your birthday, my precious," like that. And and then so she was like, come sit by me, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? And then she was like talking about how she's on oxygen because she has asthma and she smokes. If she used to smoke, she kind of still does. She doesn't know that I know, but I know. Okay. And then so she just told me about how her life sucks and sometimes she thinks that she's dead because she's alone all the time. And Melissa's always over at my house, like all the time, because she's always like, oh, you're gonna go drive that stupid skank around? Okay, I don't care. Alright, just take her. Just leave me here alone. It's not like I wanted anyone to be with me anyway. Well, I wanted someone to be with me, just not that fucking, let me think forward. Titty fuck. Yes, titty fuck. Yes, titty fuck. See, I said that with a little bar. It's like really low. So sometimes I think that you can't hear me when you probably can. And that's terrible. Because then I'm like screaming. I don't like screaming at all. Just kidding, I love to scream. Anyway, I should probably hurry this up. Okay, well, she was talking about, and then she was talking about how she was dead and blah, 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 blah. Oh, and I was like, what if you're dead already? Well, I kind of thought about it for like a few seconds, and she was giving me this look like, love me, Lexi, I have no friends, And I was like, okay. And then I looked at her for a minute, and I was kind of like, what if you're already dead? And she was just like, what? I was like, in some cultures, in some places, they believe that when you die, you kind of go into this fantasy mind because it's pretty much your soul and stuff in your head and like your memories and stuff. She's like, I believe in Jesus. That's not right. And then I was like, just bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to help you out here. And then she was like, kind of confused and just was silent. And I was like, what if you're already dead? What? What if, you died like a year and a half ago and this is your hell? You've been on oxygen for a year and a half, so what if that's your hell? This is God punishing you. Like, you're stuck here forever, and you don't even realize it, and that's the hell part, because you're stuck on this earth. And then she was just kind of like, what? And I was like, yeah, because in most, when you die, sometimes you don't even realize you're dead. I mean, some people believe in God. Some people believe that when you die, you just are gone forever. But what if it's like your mind telling you that, you know, your mind is kind of like an imaginary world, but this is like, you know, and it was more descriptive than that. But and then I've been like talking about it for 2 minutes, but like, yeah. And then she was like, all, are you trying to tell me something? I was like, well, the only thing I'm trying to tell you is I'm pretty much your guardian angel. And yeah, you're dead. And I know you might not believe me now, but yeah, you're dead. And you just don't know it yet. And I've been trying to tell you for a little bit, giving you signs, but you know, some people don't get signs like other people do. Some people are smarter than other people, kind of calling her dumb, you know? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, and then she was like, oh my god, and then she Googled it, and on Google, it's like, some people, like, it's like, I think I might have died, and then, like, if you Google, like, death and stuff in some people's religions, Google's answers and stuff, or wiki answers or whatever, there's these people who are like, some religions think this, and that's where I got it from. Because one time I was high and I convinced myself I was dead and I Googled it and I was like, fuck, this is hell. I'm seriously dead right now. And then I realized that when I'm high, I shouldn't have Google or I shouldn't convince myself I'm dead. I'm not dead. I just am really, and I was really, really high at the time, but every time I get really, really high, I'm like, I'm probably dead right now. I died and this is my hell. But like, yeah, I convinced her that, and I told everyone about it, and everyone just laughed, especially Melissa. But yeah, I feel like I have more to tell, but I don't. Oh, yeah. I gotta talk about my new boyfriend and why my name is Lexi Likes Vagina. Okay, well, I'll post another video because I'm pretty sure only these videos are only 10 minutes long. But yeah, bye for now. Woo!